Well, like Melissa, I really didn't have a clear idea of what I wanted to do as I was, ending high school. I thought maybe I wanted to become a teacher, but I started taking some running start classes at, the local community college and decided that wasn't my thing. So I just kept taking classes at the community college and actually, a friend of the family offered me a customer service job at an EMS company. And I took that and I fell in love with the industry and the pace of activities. I loved seeing things be made and looking at, helping a product, a customer, get a physical object at the end of the day. I really enjoyed that. So I worked in customer service there for a little while, and then I transitioned out to the shop floor and was a production supervisor for a little while as well. And then I went back to school. I decided to try something different, and I went into human resources. And I did that at a wire and cable harness company for a few years as well. So just a lot of different positions, over the early years of my career. But once my husband and I decided to start out of the box manufacturing, I'm really grateful that I, spent some time in all of those different roles, because I think it gave me a broad base of experience to pull from, in starting our own company. So my husband is an engineer through and through. He's some people joke and say that he's the brains of the operation and I'm the heart of the operation. But it's true. He is all about the product and process and the equipment. And I am much more about the people, and I think it's a good combination he and I have. And people always ask me, how do you work with your spouse? I could never work with my spouse. But I think the key is that, well, first we met at work, right? So we already had a working relationship, but then also I let him be good at what he's good at, and he lets me be good at what I'm good at. And at the end of the day, I think that's really important with any business relationship. If you're stepping on each other's toes and trying to counter decisions and opinions, it can get tough. But anyways, my husband and I started out of the box manufacturing in 2008. We were a garage startup, didn't do a whole lot of business for the first 3 or 4 years. And then slowly started adding customers. I got into our first very small facility in 2012. My husband quit his job and was running the business full time, and I was kind of part-time, helping out on nights and weekends for another couple of years, and finally quit my job in 2014. So since then, we've been running the business together. And it's been a blast. We're here in Renton, Western Washington. We've got about 65 employees at our EMS company.